the most fundamental skill that we have for understanding all of these graphs, right? It's a kind of slow skill, but it's useful because you can know almost nothing about something and still sort of work out something, okay? And you're going to see this will come up again and again when we look at these other weirdo kinds of shapes because they're all different, okay? And the skill is one you already know, which is plotting points. Now, plotting points is when you draw up a table like this, okay? And you say, well, okay, let's just see what happens and then see if we can join the dots, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try some different y values and some different x values, okay? The y values I'm going to try out are 0, 1, and 2. They're kind of a standard place to start, okay? Now, let's think about this. The way you fill out a table of values is you say, well, okay, I'm going to try and see what happens if y is equal to 0. I'll see what happens to x, okay? So I come over to my equation.
Isn't that minus 100 plus...
Now, hold on. We're going to get to the minus 100. Y equals 0. Where do I put that into this equation?
Next to the minus 100
It
plus...
doesn't say y equals anything.
There's no y in there. There's nowhere for me to put the 0, right? As opposed to questions like this, right?
No, it's just plus y, isn't it?
No. Look, right? I've got y's here. I could put y equals 0 into there, and I'd get a number, right? Or I could put it here, or here, or here, or here. But there are no y's here, and there's not meant to be. And you can't just put one there because you want to. You'll get something different. There's no y, right? X doesn't care about what y is. It's going to be minus 100, right? You see that? Like x is equal to minus, it's telling you I'm equal to minus 100. When you change the value of y, what happens? What happens to x? He doesn't care. He's still minus 100.
Isn't it minus 101?
No, because that 1, y equals 1, it's got nowhere to go into, right? There's no y to substitute it in. So therefore, and this is the same for y equals 2. X doesn't care. He's like, yeah, just whatever, man. Okay? So I can take these 3 points. I don't really need 3, but 3 will do. Right? And I can make coordinates out of them. This one is minus 100, 0. This one will be minus 100, 1. And then this last one will be minus 100, 2. Now I can join these up. I can draw them. Right? Scale's going to be a bit funny because of the number, but let's call that minus 100 over there. Okay. There's minus 100, 0. Minus 101 would just be a bit higher. And minus 102 would just be a bit higher than that. And I could keep on going up and I could keep going down. I'm just going to get this.
Just a straight line.
Well, they're all straight lines. This is a vertical straight line.
Wow.
Okay, so it's parallel to the y-axis. Okay. Now, even though they don't ask this question, I'm just going to pose a simple comparison, right? Instead of x equals minus 100, what if the question I gave you was y equals 50? Think about that one for me. Okay, so instead of an x, I've got a y, right? Where is it going to go? When you try to do this, when you plot some values, right? Plot some points.
Wait, so do you mean like that 0 will be a 50 now and then the next one will be a 1?
No, I mean a whole new equation, which means a whole new graph.
Wouldn't it just go off 50?
Okay. Well, okay, you're gonna get if I draw a table of values, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get say x equals 0, y will be 50 because he doesn't care. I might do x equals 1 and y is still gonna be 50 because he doesn't care, right? And then 2 and he's still gonna be 50. You get the picture, right? So now when I join up all of these, I will get, as Brittany says, a line like this.
Horizontal.
It'll be horizontal instead of vertical. Yeah.